have so many camera angles in this movie. Are you and your editor best friends now?
Totally. Oh my God! First time I asked that question, and yes, we were like prison buddies. We said because we were locked in that room for basically a year.
Wow.
Yeah, 630 hours of source footage with all those angles. It would take you, here's something I haven't told anybody, it would take you 33 days, 24 hours a day to watch all the dailies for Getaway.
Wow.
Without washroom breaks or food breaks. No break at all.
Wow.
My editor guys figured that out based on the amount of footage we had.
Were they holding it over you, those statistics?
This was after look, it's just a monumental task, the Herculean task to even get all that footage organized to even begin editing. But then when you would edit a scene, you'd have to look at anywhere from 27 to 42 angles of each shot to then pick the one shot that you wanted and then start assembling it into the scene. So just the review process was literally 3 to 5 days for every scene before we'd even start to cut a frame.
Also, I have to say, when someone says tech-savvy, gun-wielding teen, you don't usually think Selena Gomez.
No.
Why did you cast her? What made you say, give her a chance?
I gave her a chance because I met her and, believed in her ability to do it. And I was looking for somebody that was actually the age of the character, the kid in the movie, as opposed to somebody that was 27 playing the kid, because I didn't want everybody, it just wasn't the right dynamic. The dynamic was, it's this kid's car, this is who she is, and that was the age of the character. And I met her and her take on it was absolutely right. I didn't have much reference stuff to watch for her. I watched Monte Carlo, the movie she had done previously, and what I did like was she showed an ability to play these two parts in that movie, but then when I spoke to her, she got it. And actually then Ethan met with her afterwards because he happened to be in LA, and so they had a quick lunch, I think it was, or something like that, and then he said to me, you know what, you're right, it's going to work, I think it's going to work. And so then we cast her, and she just put her heart and soul into it, and she's actually super talented, and she's right for the part in the movie. People are used to seeing Selena a different way, but Selena's growing up, and she's deservedly so. This is a perfect transitionary part for her.
Well, after Dungeons & Dragons and An American Haunting, you transitioned to producing.
Mm-hmm.
What about the script brought you back in?
Well, there's two different things. One was I had a producing deal for multiple years with Lionsgate, so I wasn't allowed to direct for a while, because a lot of people have asked me this. So it came in around the time that I was allowed to direct again, and what drew me in was the technical aspect of it, of how complicated it would be to pull off essentially a 90-minute car chase, which is like a roller coaster ride from when you get onto it to when you get off of it, like getting on or off a roller coaster. And that, all the cameras, knowing that I would have to do all these stunts practically, and then incorporate the actors' performances within the middle of all of this, just fascinated me, and I was sort of wanted the challenge. It was like getting into shape, if you will. And that's how I sort of likened it. Yeah,
right?
Really like boot camp, exactly, because it was a lot of hard work.
Really quick, I just want to ask you, Dungeons & Dragons, you're prepping another film,
We're
right?
not prepping it yet, but we're in the early stages of working it out, yeah.
Sequel or reboot?
Reboot.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, and this is a reboot of, essentially, a much bigger one, the one that I originally wanted it to be, with, Warner Brothers, who knows how to do these things, doing it, so I'm really excited.